Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Bleak Faith Forsaken. So, we are back in the sewers, at the very entrance, in fact. Right down there is where we first entered the place. And you might remember this closed gate right here. Yeah, it's still closed. However, I was actually already on the other side. I just decided to show you the way, which is, well, it's gonna be pretty quick. Now, I found that, well, I mean, I did say that I wanted to re-explore, basically, the sewers, or the rain district, as it's called, officially, for the path that I might have missed. Turns out that I didn't miss the path. Not here. But, I first went back into the upper section, I suppose, of the rain district from the reservoir side. And I was running around there, and I think something killed me, or probably something killed me. And then when I found myself back at the homunculus, not this one, the one where I ended the previous episode, I figured, I mean, I might as well... Yeah, I was basically making my way toward the connection to the asylum, which we had found a while ago. So I figured, you know, why not just teleport there directly and go from there? Because I wanted to look around, you know, that part of the rain district a bit more. So I went back here, and I looked here and remembered, yeah, okay, so that's that courtyard that I didn't want to go. Alright, this was the closed gate, so where did I come in? Oh, it must have been here. Right. And I seem to remember something like this. So I followed this path. And then at the end of it... Oh, wow, this is longer than I remembered it being right now. At the end of it, I found this elevator, and I rode it down to another level. Yep. Back to Rain District. Did you notice anything yet? Well, I was pretty confused when I arrived here. At this closed gate. And this lever. And this item on the wall. And I thought, wait a second. This isn't how I remember. Well, turns out that's how you get to the other side of this gate. It's just a shortcut back to the asylum directly. And the reason why I was confused is that that gate directly behind the homunculus in the asylum, that's where we entered. That's just there are those two gates that both just reclose right behind you. And I forgot about that. I forgot that that was so close to the homunculus and to the hub there. So yeah, that's all it is. I mean, I did not expect to come out here, but I mean, this is exactly what I was hoping to find without actually having to look, so I'll take it. And here we find, yeah, some sort of staff, I guess. Asclepios, okay, so a healer staff, judging by the name. Although I don't know how that would manifest. Well, Mending Light, actually. Second Breath. I guess it really is a healer staff. It's blunt, two-handed, slow, of course. Deals technomancy damage. So it can be used offensively for its projectiles, I guess. Mending Light. If aiming, fire... What? If aiming, fire a restorative projectile forward. Otherwise, heal self. Oh. Okay, so you can heal yourself, or you can fire a mending projectile, restorative projectile. There is no co-op in this game, right? There's no multiplayer at all, as far as I'm aware, so... I guess maybe you might have a reason to heal a friendly NPC, or friendly entity of some sort? Second Breath. Revive all allied targets. Oh! Of course, you can have companions. Summons, pets, whatever. Okay. I'm guessing then that is just for that. Revive all allied targets in 20-meter radius. Any already alive target will instead receive a heal over time effect. Okay. Both pretty expensive. Well, compared to my mana pool, of course. But interesting. I mean, let's look at it. Let's test it. Oh there. Yeah, I mean, it deals damage. And oh, I was able to shoot again, even though I was almost out of energy. Right. Obviously, I don't even have enough mana for the for either of the spells, so I can't test those. But okay, that exists. All right. So that's definitely what you would want to use for your summoner build, I suppose. Definitely a fascinating prospect. Again, not something I'm going to explore in this playthrough, but yeah, interesting for sure. There are multiple ways that the game. Oh wait, what am I doing? Multiple ways that the game, or multiple tools that the game gives you, I suppose, to play in that way. Anyway, so that's that mystery solved, and yeah, I'm not aware of any other things I might be missing here that I noticed that I didn't know how to get to. So yeah, unfortunately, I mean, I guess the staff is neat if you want to use it. Otherwise, this shortcut is a bit unnecessary. But I mean, technically, we could be playing without loading screens, right? So I guess the elevator does directly connect the asylum. Well, the elevator plus the lengthy tunnel does directly connect the asylum to the Rain District, and thus to the rest of the world. So, yeah, to follow that Dark Souls tradition of the interconnected overall shape of the world. And I mean, I've been thinking about maybe activating that seamless mode, but then again, the occasional loading screen doesn't bother me, and if it maybe helps with stability and performance, you know, I'm okay with it. That being said, we want to go back to Deluge, because I have not looked around there anymore. Stumbling upon the shortcut and the mystery of the gate was literally all that I did in between episodes.
Look who came to visit.
So here we are. Oh, these guys. So runny. As in, they really like to run away. Can we just jump straight into the water? Probably, right? We're not gonna just die horribly. Huh. Of course not. Alright, well, I suppose, since now we found that... Oh, hold on, there's something there. Yeah, there's also... Oh, you're gonna make it beeline for me, of course. I mean, I haven't actually tried fighting one of these guys. Okay, the fact that it takes so long to kill me, I do wonder. Maybe I should actually try to fight back. I mean, I tried pressing the attack button and it didn't seem to do anything, but I didn't try very hard, I guess, to break free. But then again, you wouldn't think that, you know, there'd be any way to break yourself free from the bite of a creature of that size. But of course, in video games, we tend to fight absolutely impossibly gigantic creatures just fine, and, you know, not get absolutely smushed to a bloody pulp by their attacks, even though realistically we should. I'm gonna drink one of these weaker potions. I did not... No, am I just dead? No, I'm not, actually. Surprisingly, not terrible fall damage. Let's just go ahead and heal up a little bit, I suppose. I want to head in that direction anyway. And I kind of want to maybe try fighting one of those snakes. Although I'm really not sure if it's possible. I mean, it seems like the body doesn't have any kind of collision for us, right? Definitely seemed like I was just swimming through the body of at least one of those things at one point. And it eats me immediately, because, yeah, there's just no warning. Oh, and I completely forgot that I wanted to try and fight back. Okay, never mind. Let's just, I think the light and possible entrance, well, definitely some sort of entrance, was just at the bottom of the round tower.
Back so soon.
So why don't we just head there on foot, safe from the sea monster. Okay, also, no idea what the game was locking onto there. Apparently the enemy all the way on top of the tower. Helpfully. Of course that's what I wanted to lock onto. Anyway, we are gonna just... Oh, never mind. We're not gonna fall awkwardly at all. All according to plan. Uh-oh. Yeah. Make those limbs fly all over the place. Uh-oh. They're both not getting stunned by my attacks. Okay. Give me all your items, such as they are. I mean, it's also kind of mean that you absolutely cannot see the monster at all from above water, right? You'd think that maybe their glowing eye would still be visible, but you kind of have to just get lucky like this, I guess. Jeez. Now, where is that? Oh, it's actually over that way. Wait. Oh, am I dumb? I am dumb, I think. And there's... Where did you come from? Maybe these are just supposed to punish you for trying to swim anywhere that's too far away from the lights. Maybe you're really only supposed to explore those. And the game is really just trying very hard to discourage me from just swimming to the, swimming through the dark,
Well, hello there.
deep, vast emptiness of the abyss. And it's telling me in its nice way that there's just nothing for me there but death and misery. And, if so, fair enough. I'm still gonna try to dive at least a little bit more along this wall here. I mean, at least... What am I doing? At least over here, I mean, near the building with the Paladin's Mace, there are 2 ladders to allow you to climb back out of the water, right? And this little platform a bit further ahead here, a little metal platform that allows you to climb back out of the water. So, at least they provide you with ways to leave the water. So, maybe indicating that you might be... there might be something there for me to explore underwater, Right, I also want to dive down here. Oh, hello. Completely missed that, apparently. I don't think this would be a stray enemy drop. No, it's just... Well, it might be, actually. It was just one of those concoctions, after all. Okay, let's actually press the right button. Oh, are you coming for me? No? I guess not. Seems like it wanted to. Not quite sure, actually. For the longest time, it didn't seem like these things were even paying any attention to me. And like they were just minding their own business, swimming on their predefined paths and leaving me alone, pretty much. Until, yeah, suddenly they became a real menace. Yeah, oh, no, okay, so this one was definitely just circling around here, waiting for me to get close enough, I suppose. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm definitely not getting the impression that I'm supposed to fight these. Unlike that Sky Serpent thing. I still feel like... I mean, things seem to be set up perfectly to drop down on top of it. And, it's moving so slowly, and that one's definitely moving on its predefined course, where you can just wait for it to cross a certain point and then, potentially drop down on it. That seems to be set up perfectly to allow you to do just that. With these things here, they seem more like just obstacles that you're supposed to avoid, or that your only choice is to avoid, or get killed by, I guess. That is certainly a valid option. Not a very useful one. Hello? What? Okay, I didn't realize. Didn't see where this guy came from. My cat is going absolutely nuts. What the heck? I don't know what upset her so much. Just cat things, I suppose. Okay, there's an item here. I think I noticed enemy drops still being around even after the world reset. When I killed an enemy and didn't collect their loot and then died and came back, the loot was still there. I'm pretty sure I saw something like that, at least on one occasion. Then there was also that weird case of back in the Rain District, near the elevator going here actually, where we first entered this zone from. There was that body hanging over a balcony, right? Or something like that. That wasn't there before, but then on a later visit suddenly it was. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some loot in pre-defined places that's just not always there, or just has a chance to spawn, or you know, just to add some variety, I guess, or reduce predictability, if you will. Or there are just certain factors that trigger certain loot to spawn, or I don't know. Anyway, so I mean, this is basically, yeah, we're not supposed to venture beyond this wall on land, right? On that side. We could, as we proved before, very easily by just walking up the wall there. But I wonder if basically the game considers that the extent of how far you're supposed to even go over here. And thus will basically ensure that you'll get eaten if you're trying to swim out that way. Just for fun, we'll see if we can leave the water here, perhaps. Seems like I can, probably. Maybe? I'm almost swimming out of the water. Okay, maybe you're specifically not allowed to land here, to climb out here. I mean, I certainly can't climb out, so there's that. Definitely swimming a little bit higher than I'm supposed to, I guess. This is the Jesus swim. A little bit afraid to look under the water surface here. Are there any snakes nearby? I mean, I haven't been eaten yet. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just dive a little bit. I think over there might just be where we started our journey toward the mechanism. I basically expect to get eaten any moment, just from out of nowhere. There I look. Oh, wait, there's actually just... well, not exactly land here. Not exactly land, more like stuff. Thought I saw something red just now? Wait. Okay, no, never mind. I mean, I guess it's possible that there is actually something over here. Since there are no monsters visible immediately. I could have sworn I saw something red, but honestly this just looks like we're not supposed to be here. Yeah, this doesn't look right. So maybe I'm supposed to actually just die here. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. I'll just see what is in this direction, I guess. Just follow the wall to maybe minimize chances of snakes. Oh, maybe this is different. No, still can't climb here. Not that I would have expected to. Okay. Oh, well, there's a light there. But that could just be very far away. Honestly. Could just be one of the ones that I visited earlier. In fact, it probably is. I mean, the direction is correct. And I could just be mistaken about the distance. I guess you probably see those lights from very far away. These structures are getting more and more gigantic. But I mean, it's crazy just how far this body of water extends. I guess it's in spirit, of course, with the, you know, in the spirit of the rest of the game, and just the absolutely gigantic scope. I mean, if I wasn't sure that I'm not supposed to be here before, then I definitely am now. Hello? I'm kind of afraid to really look underwater. Not gonna lie. So I'm just not going to. I'm just gonna follow this wall until I can't. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Sure would be nice, I guess, if they had put some sort of secret all the way out here. Because, I mean, you can just swim here. It's not like I'm intentionally going out of bounds or anything. And if they really wanted to, they could absolutely just spawn a snake and kill me any moment. Could have done so a while ago, if there really wasn't any reason to be here. I mean, at this point I definitely don't expect to find anything. I'm just trying to fill the silence. But I'm also just not ready to completely rule out the possibility of there being something. Actually, what light is that? If only we had some sort of compass, or, I mean, a map, I suppose, but... Oh, we can kind of... While scanning, we can kind of see the outline of things that are really far away. That being said... What is that structure? Is that... I'm trying to recognize the... like the kind of... that kind of blocky concrete structure that had the maze in it? Did that have a red light? I suppose it probably did. So it might just be it. It should still be the closest, explorable structure. Unless I got turned around completely at some point. Well, I mean, not completely, I guess. We followed the wall, but then we kind of turned... The wall kind of turned toward the left, I guess. From our perspective. And maybe we're just basically straight above, more or less. More or less straight above the, where that point of interest was that teleported us to the weird abstract black and white realm. Okay, there's just another wall. I mean, there's, yeah, basically what I expected at this point. So this is probably as far away from everything as you can be here. Okay, let's dive. Let's just quickly look here. Okay, I can actually see the monsters circling down there, but at this point it doesn't look like they're coming for me. Well, I guess at this point, I'm just gonna keep going. I mean, that being said, I was eaten very near the wall, so near in fact that I kinda glitched out. Somewhere in this direction, I guess. So it's probably just gonna happen eventually. Hmm. 24 minutes, 25 almost. And did I actually find anything here? Did I end up finding anything interesting? No. Yeah, for a moment I thought I did, right? But then it turned out that the light I saw was actually just further away than I thought, and not an entrance below the wall, or below the round tower at the, near the beginning. So yeah, I guess we really only discovered that shortcut, that kind of pointed shortcut and the staff, and then I've been swimming around a whole lot. Well, also I guess dying to the snakes a lot. Wait, did I? I don't even remember anymore. Yeah, no, I totally did, of course. Okay, getting closer to normal gameplay areas, I suppose. I should be able to run up here, though. Yep, sure enough. I feel so much safer all of a sudden. Oh, but there's just an invisible wall here. So once again, they totally will place them in places where it makes sense. They just forgot to in one of the places where it would have made sense. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Oh, wait, there's another wall. So I guess I did get turned around, or I'm not exactly where I thought I was. There are more lights. I mean, that's obviously going to be a place we've been. I suppose if I hadn't actually finished the area yet, I could be using that, the closer point of interest for navigation. In fact, I mean, I am curious if I was basically more or less straight above it, or pretty close to it at some point. At this point I'm probably moving away from it. And in fact, maybe with the stronger diving elixir, it might have been possible to just swim right on top of the thing and then straight down. I guess that way we would have missed out on a couple of items that we found along the way. But I'm guessing that a minute and a half of diving straight down probably would have been enough. And I mean, I don't think the monsters were swimming straight above that weird, yeah, I don't know, that weird, what, vortex at the bottom of the sea, at the bottom of the reservoir. Actually, I mean, I don't know. We were supposed to calibrate some sort of mechanism, right? I was just about to say, maybe that wasn't even necessarily a real place, but just somehow part of the anomaly bleeding into the world or something? A part, just an exclave, a branch of the anomaly? Or something like that? But then, I mean, yeah, our task was not to outright enter the anomaly or anything. I mean, maybe ultimately it is, but for now we're just supposed to calibrate machines of some sort, some kind of sensors or probes or whatever that are supposed to collect data or receive data about the anomaly to allow us to understand it. Okay, this is, I mean, this is crazy how long this has been going. I guess it's only been another 4 minutes since I last checked, but it feels longer for sure. Oh, the lights are no longer visible from here. That's great. They're probably just behind this corner here. It's a big corner. I mean, yeah, it's I expected to connect back to the other side basically a long time ago. It's crazy how large this is. Oh? Oh. Wait, I mean, technically there's a gap here. Yeah, I can't climb here. It's probably for the better. I would definitely get stuck. Okay, we're actually starting to see some of those towers, and yeah. I think this must be around where I got eaten once. So Good luck to us. Well, I mean, we survived. And yeah, I know, I could have teleported out at any moment because, well, teleported is a strong word, I guess, just committed suicide, more like. Because we did have access to our Mobius blade. And nothing else, really. But yeah, at this point we're just back to where we were, so... I mean, obviously I didn't explore everything underwater. Partially because I'm genuinely uncomfortable. But also because it doesn't... At no point did it feel like we were really supposed to be there, so... I guess until something... Yeah. Until something suggests otherwise, I'm gonna consider this area cleared. You know, when I first entered and found those diver's lung concoctions and, you know, all that, I was really thinking that there was gonna be more of an... just more underwater exploration, but ultimately I guess it ended up being relatively limited. Which I suppose is for the better, because, I mean, obviously underwater you're very limited in what you can do. Really just move around, you know, as long as your oxygen supply allows. No attacks, no special moves, no nothing. I mean, the atmosphere is absolutely on point, I guess. It's terrifying and it's unsettling and very much in, you know, in line with the rest of the atmosphere of the game. Even though it's, you know, a very unique twist. Honestly, I'm perfectly happy, though, if that was the only underwater section, because, well, yeah. I think, I mean, I guess we get the idea, right? It's enough to get the point across. It's a diversion, but it's not what you want the majority of the game to be like, obviously, because there's just not enough there, not enough to do. And also, yeah, many people are probably going to be like me and not find that very pleasant to explore, even though it is... I do appreciate what they were doing, but, you know, it's enough. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see here. So, yeah. Asylum. Much... I mean, it's not exactly a happy place, by any means. Or, at least, I'm not expecting it to be. Jesus. You were completely invisible in the rain there. Yikes. Yeah. I mean, like... basically all areas in this game. Not exactly a happy place, but so much better. At least I can do something here, you know? I don't feel like completely at the mercy of some mostly unseen monsters insta-killing me from out of nowhere. I mean, a lot more of that and it would have definitely gotten old. Hi there. Oh, what was that actually a dash move? A dodge move? I guess so, huh? Pretty impressive, actually. More agile than you look. I get another... You know what? There, something like that. That really isn't doing a lot of damage, isn't it? Oh, wait, except that this guy was blocking, so that makes sense. We were doing a little bit more damage to the skeleton. But yeah, I did actually want to look at that ability again, just to remind myself what it says here. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess it does say damage with each strike to all enemies in melee range. Of course, yeah, this is more effective when it hits multiple targets. 13 damage and additional 6 from agility. Okay, so that's before any resistances, I guess, because that's not the exact amount of damage we're dealing to anything. Total of 342. Yeah, okay. So it's 342 divided by 19, I don't know. Anyway, certain number of hits times a certain amount of damage. Makes sense. So it still adds up to a decent amount, and it hits so many times that, again, it's pretty effective for leeching. A Tech Priest cape, hello. Also... No, not as close to leveling up. Saw that wrong, I guess. But we did get another bunch of experience. And another ring, apparently? Okay. 50 max flux points and 150 flux leeching. Okay. I mean, the flux leeching is nice. It's a pretty decent amount, although I'm guessing that it works the same as life leech, so having that much more than just your 20 that you can easily socket into a weapon probably doesn't really matter that much. The extra 50 flux just like that, though, that's nice. Oh, and we have the Ring of Potential that also just increases max flux. Right, all kinds of spellcaster stuff. Pretty cool, if you're into that. Right, over there, I didn't take another look this time, but that's a gate that opens from the other side, I think. Not with a key, but... well, I guess we can literally just double check. Oh, wait, it was actually a door. I could have sworn it was just another grate that we could look through. I guess not. Well, either way, it's you know, the idea is the same. We're gonna have to open that from the other side. And right, there's a gate. I did not confuse the two, in case you were thinking that. I knew that that was there. I only found that recently, of course. The door we saw the first time we were here. But yeah, we'll have to open that from inside. Okay, we've got another one of those guys. Oh, and in fact, maybe another enemy as well? I thought I saw something, maybe? Maybe it was a ghost? Maybe it was nothing at all? I guess it was nothing at all. Never mind, I'm just seeing things. There's an anomaly over that way, though. And there was definitely an item here, yeah. Okay. Item? Wait. Not an item? An enemy, maybe? That's glowing somehow? Tall military shield. Heavy shield. Have we even found a medium shield? We have a light shield, heavy, 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 heavy. Oh. Tall military shield, Mark II. Is it just me, or are the shields getting stronger and stronger? Not really, I guess. Right. I mean... okay, this one actually has pretty low technomancy resist. All the other shields are... well, no, this one as well. I guess these two here and specifically are just very similar. Basically just with reversed, or exactly with reversed sharp and blunt reduction. Okay. Improvised fortifications. 7,500 armor rating for 10 seconds. You become unable to use block for 30 seconds. Wait. Afterwards, I guess? No, wait. Oh, you can't block. You can just tank. But even for 20 seconds after that armor buff ends, you can still not block. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know about that. 7,500. I think I read somewhere, but again, that might be outdated, that armor rating is basically just like basically 100. Was it 100? Armor rating corresponds to 1%? No, or is it 1,000? Corresponds to 1% damage reduction. No, I guess it must be 100 equals 1%. So we would have 32% blunt damage reduction, 30% sharp, and 26 technomancy. Maybe it's not just a straight conversion, or there is some diminishing returns or something. But it's something along those lines, or at least it used to be. So 7,500, I guess, would be another... well, in fact, I mean, yeah, I guess that would be another 75% damage reduction. So, maybe pretty good, actually. But only 10 seconds, so... maybe not that good, actually. Who knows? I guess I'm... hello there, Ghost. Because I'm never gonna find out. I'm also never gonna find out what that blue glow was that I saw. Just something not properly displayed or loaded, I suppose, at the time. confused enemy that way. There are ghosts floating through the walls, as they do. Oh, hello there. Right, that's the anomaly. I saw night horror. Wonderful. The horror theme continues. First, horror of drowning and getting eaten by monsters in the dark water, and now just more traditional, well, things that go bump in the night, I suppose. In the tower of the asylum, a chilling and unearthly wail reverberates through the walls, a sound that can only be described as the cry of a banshee. The eerie, mournful shrieks cut through the silence, hinting at a presence both agonizing and spectral. Among the abominations and horrors that define this place, one patient remains, but it's difficult to truly say they have survived. This lone individual, if they can still be called such, exists in a state that blurs the line between life and death, their being a twisted echo of humanity amidst the torment. The Banshee's cries seem to emanate from this tormented soul, a haunting reminder of the asylum's dark legacy and the incomprehensible suffering endured within its dark halls. Beautiful. Still no new logs here. So... Wait. At first I thought the Banshee that was doing all the wailing and that surviving or not really surviving patient were two separate entities, but I guess not. Yeah, okay. It's one and the same. Hello, stupid ghost. Hi there. Are you the one I saw? Probably? I'm gonna go with probably. What is this? Oh, just an item. Might as well do some scanning. Oh wait, this opens... Okay. That opens that. And it's just a very convenient shortcut. Path continues here. Of course there's a ghost. Wait, can we actually get past here though? There's gotta be something. Huh. Interesting. Maybe magic can just damage them or something? Oh. Flux burst. We could use that. Do we have anything else that would deal technomancy damage or magical damage, I suppose? But is cheap enough for us to use? Because, well, these are just... unless, of course, ghosts here are considered undead that will be damaged by healing magic. That would be interesting. Divine Blessing. Oh, wait. This is also 125. I guess I could... oh yeah, I could just equip a ring. In fact, I can just equip a ring that gives me the flux necessary. And this is a magical attack, right? Restore your HP and deal damage to all nearby plagued enemies. Plagued enemies? Wait. I mean, okay, there's a chance, I suppose, that somehow those ghosts are plagued enemies. I could see that being a thing. Let's see here. 50 flux points. Sure. But of course... Wait, oh. Or I can just... Never mind. I can just do that. And that was just for a leaf. Okay, I just want to know. The ability is... Wait, actually, where's the... Oh, it's... Am I dumb? It's not unlocked, because it's not even Mark 1. Hold on. Handler is literally right here.
Hello.
Literally right here. Hello and mace. I mean, sure. There. One upgrade splitter. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? Divine Blessing. Upgrade again for 2. I mean, I'm never gonna use this, but sure. Whatever. Wait, did I not? I guess I did not. Is there any reason not to? I think Splinters only upgrade to level 3 anyway, and past this point we need the modules. So really... I mean, there's also no reason to upgrade it, actually. In fact, I doubt this is going to do anything, but... just in case... we... wait, we still don't have the ability? Oh, now we do. Okay. Wait, what? That actually did work? Fascinating. I mean, okay, that obviously took all of my focus, or all of my flux. Hold on. Let's refill that real quick. Wait for the cooldown. Yeah, it just outright deletes ghosts. And you do get some loot for that. I mean, okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's just all technomancy damage. Well, okay. Hold on. Hold on just a little bit longer. Guess we're also going to be upgrading this one. Yes. Well, all the abilities are unlocked, so I guess there's no reason not to. Guess we're going to drink another one of our fluids. Ionizing fluids. Were there more ghosts immediately over here? I think so, actually, right? Yeah, there's one. Oh. No, that doesn't work. Maybe it... Huh? Oh. No, that also didn't work. So it has to be specifically the... I mean, Paladin's Mace, holy damage, I guess, yeah, makes sense. But it doesn't... I mean, it is called Divine Blessing. But that's wild. That's literally the only thing that works. That's just... I mean, it's kind of random. Not really, I suppose. But also a little bit. Okay. I mean, for the most part, they only seem to be giving me whatever that stuff is. I guess it's one of the rarer materials, for what it's worth. Ectoplasm, maybe. Wait, can we actually see? I suppose we can't see what it's called. If it's used for something. Spectral Ash. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Need that just for this. Okay, so, I mean, it's good to know that we can destroy ghosts if one should really be in the way, but, I mean, as we saw, that one wasn't even in the way, as it turns out. And they don't deal that much contact damage, so... I guess next time I encounter one that seems to be blocking the way, I'm going to... well, test if we can also move past it with Karma attacks, or with any weapons attacks that carry me forward, or if it also just happened to be specifically the mace. Oh. What is... Oh. What's that? Ghost's loot? Yeah, not quite sure what's going on here. Maybe this place really is just haunted. And inexplicable things are supposed to be happening. Hello? Oh, you're... at first I only saw their staff glowing. Oh, one of those, huh? Or actually, I don't know. We've seen these kinds of spells before. And, yep, that's a different type of trap. Okay, that's also a different type of enemy, I think. A new type of enemy. A bit tankier, wielding some sort of giant scythe. Oh, wait, I never picked that up. I saw that. And I got distracted by all the enemies. Great Splinter, thank you. Yep, get another one approaching. Wait, actually, I don't know if these really are new. Maybe we've seen enemies with that kind of weapon before, after all. I don't know. Either way, these particular ones are not really very noteworthy. No. I've also pretty much lost track of where we are relative to the rest of the level. Now there's another ghost. Well, there was another ghost? Uh-oh. Okay, we got the archer type. There's another one of those guys, and a spellcaster somewhere. What? Wait, did I actually use my ability, or...? Oh god. Okay. I was literally blinded. I am still blinded. Okay, wonderful. I somehow made my way to the other side of the gate. Oh yeah, hold on. Give me... Just open that? Okay. I guess I successfully did open it. Whew. But of course you're not actually invulnerable. But also it doesn't seem like you get interrupted by damage, so there's that at least. I guess I still shouldn't have taken the risk. Jesus. Hey, you guys. Ooh, nice. Nice damage. Okay. This blinding light is rough. I don't know if there's a way to really defend against that. Avoid that entirely. Maybe just stop locking on, face away? I don't know. Seems unlikely to actually work. But I did notice that I leveled up, so there's that. Yeah, we're going to keep going with this. 47% critical rate. Our damage went down? Oh, of course it did, because I'm down. Well, I mean... Yeah, I did forget to re-equip the proper ring, so that's on me. And arguably having the extra flux, just to give me more flexibility with my abilities, flexibility with the abilities, might not be a terrible idea. But, on the other hand, more damage, you know. Okay, anyway, so we did just stumble upon the shortcut here, thankfully. While completely blinded. Okay, I see. I didn't even realize I was moving in this direction. I thought I had turned around, I think, while I was blinded. Ah, okay. I was wondering where the stupid spellcaster was hiding all this time. Oh. If he was somewhere above, you know, unreachable. Apparently not. Okay. Sentinel set and daggers. Another dual wield weapon. Dual wield swift. Comes at Mark II, so actually very solid damage. I guess with another upgrade it might even deal more damage than the Kamas. Ability dual brutality, so it comes with 2 active abilities. Teleport behind a random enemy to deal backstab. Okay. Not sure if that is supposed to be understood as backstab just being a thing that I could be doing by sneaking up on enemies all along. Because I kind of just concluded or assumed mostly that it's not a thing. I mean, I tried a couple of times sneaking up on enemies from behind and attacking, and it didn't seem to trigger any sort of backstab. I had tried that in normal combat as well, but then I kind of just gave up on it, I suppose. But maybe backstab is just a specific thing that this ability does. That's also very possible. Teleport several times. Okay. And if there is just one enemy, is it going to teleport behind the same enemy multiple times? It sounds interesting, but Flask cost 125, so... Okay. Total of 376 sharp damage. For that cost, not a ton of damage. At least not against a single enemy. Shadow Step. Dash towards an enemy target dealing damage at range. If you receive any damage for the duration of the dash, teleport behind the target that dealt damage to you and deal 400% of your weapon damage to it. That sounds really interesting. Dash towards an enemy target. Dash towards an enemy target, dealing damage at range. If you receive any damage for the duration of dash. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, right, of course. Sentinel stuff. Heavy armor, actually. Oh, Sentinel didn't sound like heavy armor to me, but okay. That looks potentially interesting, maybe. Mark II. Yeah, I mean, very good defense, as you would expect. Oh, the color looks way different. Did not look golden at all, but honestly, or yeah, golden or bronze color, I suppose. I mean, I don't hate it. It's a bit Darth Vader-y, but again, that's not a negative necessarily. In terms of armor weight, I could use it. How about... Oh, wait. Did it not come with shoulder armor? I guess it's the one item that was missing, huh? Of course. Sentinel chest. Yeah, I mean, that's superb physical defense. What's it look like? Pretty cool. Pretty nice looking heavy armor. It's a bit heavy for me. 79% encumbrance. So for now we're back to this. Leg guards. Yep, also no surprises there. Slightly too heavy to stay above 60. Then we have these. It's nice and all, but I would have to upgrade it again and all that, and it doesn't seem to be better armor-wise. Yeah, okay. And the daggers are potentially interesting. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to work similarly to the Kamas, I guess. Oh, they're also... I mean, they're more like... At least the offhand one is like a full-on saber. It's almost longsword dimensions. And even the main hand one is like a short sword, more so than a dagger. Oh, hey. I mean, it's still decent damage, of course. Because it's attacking so quickly and... especially because our crit is so high. Right, I also forgot that there was actually a path up. We came from below, right? We came from down here. Yeah, we did. So there's this whole staircase here. Oh, what? Stupid ghost. Stop it. And then, of course, there's the outside, and this path here. Shortcut is open. Yeah, I mean, obviously, why would it close up again? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really make sense to try and aim for the, or, you know, head toward the destination. Not that we can, anyway. We know where it is. We've been to the area, pretty much. Of course there's a ghost. Stone shield concoction, and okay, I thought something was attacking me for a moment. You're not a friend? Nope. Which is one of these guys, actually. Of course I chose to fight you in the most precarious possible place. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that one-shot you. Didn't really expect that, but I'll take it. I guess those guys are pretty squishy. I mean, yeah, the daggers are fine. I probably should have tried their heavy attack. you know, in a bit of a safer environment first. And their combo in general. Yeah, I mean, it's fast, but it's not faster than the Kamas, and it's not as powerful right now. Plus, it doesn't have any of the modifications, of course, so yeah, I'll just stick with these. Thanks, though. I mean, the teleport behind the enemy ability definitely sounds intriguing, and the other one as well, but unfortunately the teleport is a bit on the expensive side, so... Oh, don't tell me this is gonna go to another area again. No, not in this case, okay. So we still have the whole downstairs, outside situation, but we can easily return there from the checkpoint. Speaking of which, we could place our Mirage. There's a ghost that seems to be just stationary here. But we can walk around it. Oh. Also, there's just an item behind it. Oh. It's a different kind of bow user. Oh god. Hello? I thought I saw another enemy as well. Maybe not. But I am hearing a certain hum. And in fact, I thought I even saw an interaction prompt. Huh, I could have sworn I was hearing an anomaly, but I mean, I guess not. Also, definitely climbing up some sort of tower here, so is this toward that Banshee that we heard about? Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, hello. Stone shield concoction, alright. Are you sure there's... Oh, it could be above? Oh, it is. Actually, it is just above. So I was not actually crazy. Imagine that. Oh god. Hey guys. Thanks for being weak. It's appreciated. Oh. I guess the anomaly is just in the middle of this room, I think. Yep, I can see it actually. Nice try. Ooh. Nice looking axe, crescent axe. And here we have the Banshee. Okay. Night Horror and the Banshee. The Banshee's movements dancing through the asylum's decaying tower are unsettlingly precise, as if they were once part of a carefully honed combat style. Each anguished gesture and frenzied motion mirrors advanced fighting techniques, reminiscent of those taught at the highest levels of military training. The eerie choreography suggests that the creature's wails are not merely cries of torment, but the remnants of a brutal experiment aimed at forging a living weapon. The movements, though now distorted and ghostly, hint at a once-formed discipline, twisted into a nightmarish mockery of the intended martial prowess. This spectral entity seems to embody the cruel ambition of those who sought to create a perfect instrument of war through unthinkable means. Okay. Wonderful. An elite warrior ghost Banshee. Sounds like a wonderful thing to fight. Okay, just some XP. We haven't leveled up again, right? No. Not recently, anyway. I'm hoping that's going to be relatively obvious when we're about to face the Banshee, assuming, of course, that we are going to fight it, but, I mean, surely after this build-up, after all this introduction, we must end up fighting it. Plague Blood. What is that? Wait, concoction strength? Did we already have Plague Blood? Maybe. Plus 5 increases strength, right? I mean, that's definitely for 60 seconds. Oh no, plague blood, what is that? Harvested from a burial site. This unsettling vial contains a sample of plague blood belonging to a revenant. So that's not something you use, I guess. You can't even destroy it, so that's a key item? Wait. Oh, essential and ammunition. Interesting. Harvested from a burial site. Huh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Not quite sure what that means, how we're gonna use that. Maybe there's some sort of way to weaken the Banshee, or maybe we need to perform some sort of ritual or something to even make it attackable in the first place. Okay. Just making sure there isn't some sort of way to climb on top of these bookshelves, perhaps, or something. Oh, do we have another central elevator? Sure seems like it. Hmm. Hello. Oh, are those the missing shoulders? No. Actually, just that's just the helmet. Skullface helmet. Another one for the collection of weird-looking headgear. That's light armor. It's got very good... Oh, it's Mark 5 again. Okay. +5 in, -1 everything else. But, I mean, that's honestly... It's still pretty decent. Maybe the best trade-off among these. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd rather take -1 strength, agility, and constitution each for 5 int than 5 int for -3 constitution, making you that much more squishy, you know, which mages, of course, typically and famously already are. Or, I mean, I suppose maybe the best trade-off is just straight up -3 strength if you're going full-on spellcaster. But yeah, this one seems doable for sure. This one was minor flux regen, right? I mean, that's obviously pretty good. Flux efficiency, reduced cost of all abilities by 20%. And this one has volatile illusions. Upon death or expiration, your illusions explode, dealing damage equal to 50% of their maximum health to all enemies in a 300 unit rate. 300 unit. Is that 300 meters? Is that 3 meters? Is that 3 centimeters? It could be anything. Who knows? But okay, once again, we got very summoner-specific gear, and obviously I have to at least take a look. It's literally just a transparent, like, holographic skull. Right? It's... Yeah, you can literally just see through it from behind and see your own bony face. I mean, that's really interesting looking, to say the least. But, unfortunately, once again, not really for me. They definitely went out of their way to make spellcasters a very viable and very enticing looking option. For a number of reasons. Also, what did I just pick up? Oh, nothing. I thought something, some shield. That probably was just a shield potion of some sort. What is this? An elevator. A very, very long elevator. Fascinating. I mean, it feels like we're probably getting close to the top of the tower here, huh? I'm tempted to put down my Mirage here if I can, but let's write this down and see what's at the bottom first. If it's maybe just another shortcut back to that outdoor zone that I haven't looked around yet. And it looks like this would, based on the travel time here, the travel distance, like this might just go back all the way to the base of the tower, basically. Vengeance helmet, cuirass, and legs. Okay, Vengeance. Medium armor. Comes with max health. Okay, otherwise it looks like just about the same. Ooh. Huh. That's I don't know how I feel about this. I'm not the biggest fan of the helmet I've been using. I mean, it's okay looking. I thought it was fine at first, but it's kind of grown old a little bit. I don't know. I mean, there's a nice amount of detail on it, actually. I don't hate it, but I wouldn't mind replacing it with something new, just for variety, I suppose. But nothing else has really convinced me so far. At least none of the options that actually make sense in terms of stats. This one, honestly, if anything, what I don't know. Again, it looks very different in here than it does in real life, you know, in the actual game. In the menu, it looks very, very large, especially compared to the other helmet. I don't know. Maybe that's just. I guess it's really just because of the extra cowl. I suppose. And from behind, I certainly don't hate it, and it kind of goes along with the cape and everything. Yeah. Honestly, I could see myself using that. I don't really see my face that much anyway. So this is also medium armor. Yep, very solid defense and everything. Yeah, I mean, it looks okay. But then, so does the thing I'm already using, so. And this one here, it's also going to be the same amount of stats. Yeah. Vengeance gauntlets. Oh, did we actually find more of the set? Oh, once again, missing the shoulders. Vengeance gauntlets. I mean, I've kind of moved past medium armor gauntlets at this point, right? So, yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. Right, that was all we found here. Gonna open this. And yes, it does indeed. Hello there. Go back outside. What was this? There was an interaction prompt, I suppose, while the door was still opening. That wasn't really supposed to be anything. Definitely hearing a constant droning here, more so than in most places, but maybe that is just part of the ambience here. And this is actually just... yeah, this is literally just around the corner. Okay, so we do have a pretty much straight shot to the top of the tower, that top chamber there. I mean, that being said, there is a very long... it does involve this very long elevator ride and, you know, running past or dealing with a couple of enemies. So I think I'm still going to put down the Mirage up there. If I can. Don't see a reason not to. Yep, you can just do that. Now let's see. Is there anything below? Nope. Oh, it's literally just Plague Nemesis. Hello. Okay, wait for stamina. I mean, if this is the Banshee ghost, well, the warrior Banshee that we were told about, and I assume it probably is, then obviously we can't just fight it as is. No need to do anything with that Plague Blood or whatever that was. Oh, you know what? Plague Nemesis? Oh, what's going on here? Okay. I guess the bolts themselves didn't really do anything, just there crashing onto the ground probably would have damaged me. I mean, presumably. Seemed pretty obvious, I would say. Oh, also decay actually only stacks up to 3, it looks like. Oh, stamina, please. Oh god, we got ghosts. Okay. So, on, trying to focus. I thought I dodged too early for sure, but I guess not. Anyway, yeah, so plagued, huh? And can't help but wonder if that paladin mace ability, hey there, would maybe do something special here, be very effective damage-wise, or even affect the boss in some kind of unique way. Okay, it's gonna bubble up again. Okay, it took minimal damage there. I guess I missed time the dodge. But wasn't really punished for it. Okay. In fact, I do take chip damage here and there, but it seems like all the exploring has paid off, and I'm just pretty strong, it seems like. I mean, the boss is still, you know, it still takes a while to go down, but... Okay, also summoning more ghosts and... Oh! Okay. Uh-oh. Didn't need to take damage there. That's for sure. Oh, wait. I should have enough mana for my ability. That was wrong. Oh, still not enough for the ability. What am I thinking? In fact, mana is almost full. Wait, what's going on? Is it... Did it bug something out? Is it showing the wrong ability somehow? It should just be the spin, right? That should be about the same cost, or the exact same cost as my stomp. Well, my mana is full now, and I still can't use it, so... Oh no, never mind. Now it let me, even though it was still displayed as not usable. Oh well. Okay, just dodge a bit earlier than it seems like you should, and I guess you don't take damage from those things. Oh, he dodged. Or she? I guess Banshee are typically, canonically female, although this might not be. It's not even officially called a Banshee. It was just the lore calling it something like a Banshee, I guess. Ow. 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 Dodge. Oh, didn't actually this time. Huh. Well then. Slow you down again, maybe. Yeah, to hit again by something. Cutting it a bit close, maybe. Should I not have enough mana to use my ability? What's going on? Oh, I totally did. Okay, so that display just sometimes bugs out. And one shot. First try. We got some sort of recipe and some sort of loot that I didn't get a chance to really look at because I was trying to look at all things at once, and I ended up reading none of them. Yeah, I don't know, maybe just switching around to a different weapon with a different ability and changing my mana pool kind of bugged something out, because I didn't notice that kind of thing happening before, but yeah, it definitely wasn't displaying correctly when my abilities became available. I was looking at the, you know, glancing at the icon in the bottom right, and it was definitely displayed, both of them were displayed, or, yeah, both my damaging abilities were displayed as blue and not available when they really should have been, and when they actually also were, as it turned out. So, yeah. Anyway, that's, you know, kind of a minor thing. No logs or anything. We did get, ooh, wait, another new fast dual-wield weapon. comes at mark 0, so damage is not comparable yet. Ability Dual Brutality. Teleport... Oh. So this just combines the Dagger Teleport ability, that's too expensive for me to use, and the Blade Storm, that deals the exact same damage, apparently, as the Kamas. But yeah, it doesn't come with the automatic decay effect. So I guess not. I mean, these look cool. Oh. What would you like to do with Kopers? Oh. Right, because I'm trying to re-equip it from the general inventory. I had just never seen this. Okay, I mean, yeah, sure. Primary main hand, why not? And this is Unstable Perk Essence. Oh, of course. Right. I kind of completely forgot that that was a thing. So, yeah, that was only the second, like, proper boss, or mandatory boss, main boss, I guess, that we fought. After, and in fact, yeah, just the first boss we fought since Conrad, if you don't count the one that I tried fighting futilely. So yeah, we're gonna get another perk. Very interesting. Am I just gonna go for debuff mastery, go all in on this, and basically ensure that I'm never gonna use any different weapon? I mean, I'm totally okay with the comments. They feel perfectly fine to me, and obviously they were perfectly fine to take down this boss here. Still felt a little bit tanky for, you know, how otherwise powerful I guess I felt. But maybe, I don't know, I guess I haven't really been heavily investing in strength. Maybe I should have been putting more points in there to keep my damage up, or, you know, I haven't been investing in armor penetration at all, for example, so yeah, anyway. Yeah, this one is, I mean, I'm obviously gonna get that at one point. Maybe I should just go for dual wield mastery to keep a couple more options available, I suppose, so I could at least switch to different dual wielding weapons. If I wanted to go two-handed, there was something... Oh yeah, I guess it would probably be this. Heavy attacks now deal 150 of base weapon damage instead of 125 by default. And just an extra 10% crit chance for all heavy attacks. I mean, that's obviously just nice to have. Oh, also, wait. Didn't even look at the upgrades for this one. Critical with a heavy weapon now deal half of the critical hit damage in a 300 unit area around the initial target. Okay. I mean, that can't be a huge radius, but maybe something like 3 meters, I suppose. Heavy attacks now apply a stack of decay debuff. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So you could combine this with the debuff mastery. Causes your next regular attack within a 3-second window to deal 30% more damage and generates double combo points. Right, combo points. Is that a mechanic that I haven't unlocked yet? Because obviously there's also combo brutality. Mindbreaker, Zealot. Nope. Berserker. What is that upgrade? Become immune to stuns and staggers while under 35% health. Your attack speed and movement speed are also increased based on missing health up to a maximum of 20% increase at 20% remaining health. Yeah, I mean, no, that's not for me. What was the other one I was considering? Just this one, actually. Oh. Oh, it starts with Constitution and then it goes on to include Strength, Agility, and Intelligence eventually. Or maybe you choose one, actually. Maybe you just choose an upgrade, and you don't get them all. Also, I guess I don't know how you upgrade in the first place. All buff type consumables now persist through death, and the duration is doubled. That just sounds amazing. All buff type consumables have the duration doubled and 20% chance to obtain an additional crafted item per craft. I mean, I don't know about that one. If I have to choose, I'm obviously going to go for the top one. But if it's either upgrading this or going for a whole new perk, obviously I'm going to go for a new one. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, debuff, dual wield, and... I swear, there was one... Oh, vampirism, maybe. Was it just that one? Or maybe rather natural talent. If I can pick that and then strength also, or I guess maybe, yeah, I would probably ultimately go with extra strength if I have to choose one over agility, because I feel like we're already doing absolutely fine in terms of agility. Everything else, everything extra at this point is just nice, but nice to have, you know. But I mean, you don't really need more than 50% crit chance, especially with a fast weapon like this. This is already pretty insane. So I think I'm definitely gonna focus more heavily on strength after a certain point. Okay, anyway, so that's all right. The co-pairs. I mean, they look cool. I kind of I mean, I definitely prefer the way they look over the commas, but I mean, come on. If I could copy the look, or rather copy the ability, the passive ability of the commas onto these, I mean, I would switch in a heartbeat. These look really cool. And they seem to be using pretty much the same moveset. Very similar anyway. But alas. Also crafting. Yeah, I don't see anything new here, so it's probably another crystal crafting recipe. Did we get... We still have 4 consumables, so I guess we got an extra consumable slot usage for completing the objective. And we get another perk essence for defeating the boss. But was the boss otherwise mandatory at all? And it seems to be just a dead end. I guess I haven't really even properly looked around during this whole time. I guess this boss was just here for the sake of defeating it and getting the perk essence. Ooh, wait. I could have put something on top of this little gallery here. That would have been nice and sneaky, but nope. Guess not. Or something on top of one of these bookshelves, but also nope. Okay, so I guess we didn't need the homunculus here at all, the mirage. But better safe than sorry. Well, let's return to the proper homunculus. Choose our perk, I guess. Maybe, well, talk to Handler while we're there and see if she has anything to say about our defeat of the boss. The thing is, we did get this item, this key item. Maybe we were gonna still need that for something. It's just interesting that we just found that before the boss, instead of getting it from the boss. Harvested from a burial site. Contains a sample of plagued blood, belonging to a revenant, but not the plagued revenant that we just defeated. So, just, or maybe it is their blood, and the vial was just sitting around there. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, it looks like we're done here. I mean, once again, I'm not aware of any... Oh, okay. I almost did miss this. Wouldn't have been a huge loss, I suppose, but obviously we'll take the extra experience. Yeah, it seems like this whole area was ultimately pretty small, I guess, and also pretty optional. Alright then. We have a number of other places to go to, so... Perk essence stabilized, nice. Oh, and she does not actually have anything to say. Was there anything I wanted to upgrade? Alright, these things. I mean, again, I really do like the way they look, but... If I'm gonna use dual-wield weapons, then... Definitely, sure. Let's at least upgrade it and unlock it. But yeah, I'm gonna use this for the passive. That just seems very unique. And who knows, maybe at some point we're gonna unlock the ability to customize weapons further. I doubt it. Like, would it be really cool to just transfer special abilities? You know, even if it came at a very high cost or something. Right now, though, Doesn't seem like it. Okay, perks. I don't want to accidentally... Surely it's gonna ask me, right? Select? This will cost a perk essence. No. I mean, the double duration and duration through, persisting through death seems really nice. I mean, it's not like I have actually made basically any use of my potions yet, but I imagine that at some point things are going to be so difficult that I'm going to want to. I don't know. Debuff Mastery or Dual Wield Mastery. What were the upgrades of this? Upon expiring, main debuffs have a 20% chance to instead refresh. Plus 2 additional maximum. Oh, okay, we're obviously gonna go for that then. Yeah. I wonder if there are enough perk essences in the game to actually get 4 fully upgraded perks. That would make sense to me. But who knows? Right, and what was critical chance increased by 1% with each combo point while dual wielding. While dual wielding, you do not consume any stamina for melee attacks if at 15 or above combo points. So again with those combo points. Is that just a hidden mechanic? Are combo points just counting up as you hit your attacks at the correct timing? And the game just doesn't outright tell you, doesn't show your combo points anywhere? That's totally possible. Or it could be something else entirely. As usual. What were the upgrades here? Double the benefits from this perk. Wow, okay. So, plus 300 health leech rating. Additionally adds, I guess, 6% lifesteal from all non-weapon damage? Cannot reach more than... Does that also double? More than 24% of your maximum stat value? I don't know. I don't know about this one. Apply to flux instead of health, however halved. Wow. So not just that you get some flux leech in addition, you just straight up don't get your health leech at all. But instead you get I suppose 75 flux leech. I don't know about that. Yeah, either way, I guess I would be going for the natural talent. For now though, it's gonna be debuff mastery? Yeah, debuff mastery. There. Nice. A debuffing tinkerer. Sure, why not?
Well, hello there.
Well, hello. Okay, awesome. And this is also, I mean, this all worked out very well, needless to say. Very happy with the outcome here. We're gonna be moving on to the upper blocks, finally. For real this time. After we already took a bit of a foray into that zone a long time ago at this point. Dealing with some of those tough enemies. We'll see how much more there is to it. And then, well, yeah, obviously, we'll see what happens from there on, what we find there. For now, we defeated the second boss, I guess, officially. The second official boss, I suppose I should say. Kind of feeling like returning and giving that super tough guy whose name I keep forgetting another shot at this point. We do have... I mean, we are quite a bit stronger than last time we tried him, but, I mean, things looked so hopeless back then that I don't really expect, expect it to go a lot better now. I just don't think I became that much stronger. But I'm still tempted to give it a shot, and I suppose I could. Yeah, but we did defeat another boss. We did get our second perk, which is huge. We are ready to move on. We, as far as I can tell, we cleared this zone here entirely. So yeah, good stuff. As always, I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.